Hiya Mark, good session today. Hope you found it helpful. Just a couple of things to point out now with the pitching. Obviously you want the lower half, especially the hips, to be rotating through, but with this shot having a lot less speed and momentum, it's going to be a lot harder for your lower half to move. So we'll be aiming our feet just a little bit to the left and just sort of preset your body in that good impact position. We've noticed now that your lower half movement is a little bit tight and restricted, so we can work on those exercises I showed you there to try and increase that range of motion. But if we can just help ourselves now with the setup by getting a little more open, it's going to make it a lot easier now for your hips and torso to rotate through as we play the shot. So you can see on the left from this sort of straight on position, club goes back a little bit arms as we said, but get the club to the top of the backswing. Okay, as we come back down now, because we're doing a smaller swing, the lower half can't really go through, and you can see that sort of stuck position with your knee sort of just popping out forwards to the right there, just because your hips can't really rotate around the corner. So if we've got a better setup, take the golf club back, now our lower half can clear a lot more effectively. We can see a bit more twist through the golf ball. That right foot certainly moved a bit more, that knee starting to come round. The hip now certainly a lot more to target, and I think with a bit of practice on that exercise, just engage in that hip so you get used to what that feeling is, and obviously the range of motion increasing, I'm sure you'll find your strike will be a lot better, because you'll be striking ball then a bit of ground rather than a smidging ground first. Obviously a lot more consistent ball flight, and that'll help your direction and obviously your distance control. So work on that exercise we said. A couple of times a day will be enough, just for a couple of minutes, just to keep rotating onto that left foot, and then address, just get a little bit more open with setup, sort of pre-setting that impact position, just so we can come back to a good point and make a good contact with those pitches. So hope that all makes sense, buddy. Any questions, obviously feel free to give me a shout, and I will see you soon.